Alright, I'll try not to be too long with this video. This is Stargate 1-2 2024. That's the title of this video. um, I guess Spirit said, speak on it. Because of some emotions I'm feeling. So it's retrograde. And what I've learned is at the beginning of your journey, the retrograde, you gonna feel it. You always feel it because you be like, well, I should be off for like a month or two or a month and a half. Because you got 2 weeks before the shadow come in, then retrograde, and then 2 weeks of shadow afterwards. Ending it. It's not so much of the thick of it in the shadow, but it still affects us here on planet Earth in the shadows before and after. I'm feeling it now because a lot of things is coming up. I've been like antisocial with my friends, the ones I do have left that I didn't cut off. I've been thinking about relationships, loneliness, the spiritual work that I have to do. Yeah, welcome to the journey of your life, the journey of my life, the journey of life of us as a whole. So I'll try not to make this video too long because I'm going to do another one later talking about a few things, emotions, and I think that's why this video is probably prevalent now. So I'm starting with the retrograde. I didn't take no notes. I'm actually just speaking on some things because of what I'm going through right now. So this is my journey, so it can help others because that's what I was told. So at your moment, this will be prevalent now. It might be a retrograde at that time. But we got Saturn in retrograde. There's something going on with Scorpio. I think Mars is in retrograde. I'm not for sure. I just remember hearing about it. I just got to do my work and just go over the information. But more than likely, I'm pretty sure it's right. But most of these planetary alignments will be done this year, and we got an eclipse coming. But on this retrograde, when you're beginning, you're gonna feel it all. And as you do the work, it'll start to decrease. So when the shadow comes in, you won't feel it as much. Right? This is when you're doing the work. Then it gets to a point, as soon as you get to the middle of the retrograde, boom, it just hits you. I've experienced that multiple times over the last few years. Now, it's like when the retrograde is like a quarter of the way finished, it's like everything just comes up, and I'm learning to surrender because I was told to surrender to source. So if anybody ever tell you that, the best advice I could give you on my journey, from my journey to your journey, is you have time, don't rush. Don't make haste decisions, but do something, right? And I've been learning to surrender this energy of loneliness and not being social and some type of depression. I wouldn't fuck a type of depression. It is a depression. Let me call it what it is. And no, I'm not calling you. You can go back to where you came from. I'm just making a video right now, depression. And I want to be done with you, and you know that. So you got to talk to these things. So you know I'm doing this video, so I don't want that to come over me because I've been feeling like that, right? And it's funny, a retrograde is right at the beginning of the year because for me, New Year's has always been a dud because I was considered the lame or the person that didn't want to go out and do nothing or be unsociable. But the thing is, we had parties. I threw parties. People came through. I was as sociable as you could be. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Motherfuckers just didn't like my energy going out to the clubs and stuff like that. I don't know what that was about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to figure it out. But what I do know is it became a trauma and a hindrance for me because I wasn't able to go out. So now I got friends that did want to go out and do stuff for this New Year's, quote unquote, right? New Year's. And I didn't want to do anything because of what I felt. And the truth is I always went out, I have a drink, and what? I come home to myself. You know what I'm saying? That's something I've been dealing with. And I just didn't want to repeat that anymore. I can't go out and have fun and fuck up their fun and I'm feeling these emotions on the inside because even though I might not display it on my face and I'm wearing a mask, the energy is going to permeate through my aura. And I see how far my aura extends out. People who are empathic or just awakening to their self, they'll be able to feel that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So by me surrendering, that came up. And I didn't even think that was an issue. But Spirit is showing me that's one of them, right? The fact of being lonely. And they say, that's another thing I'll talk about later. Stay on track. They say that this path that we take is a lonely path. A lot of us will get our twin flames and all of that good stuff, right? And that's fine. I'm not alone in spirit and soul and spirit. I get that. There's a difference when you want to be in a loving relationship. Let me say that with someone. Either it's same sex or opposite sex. No judgments here, right? So I was dealing with that friend issues, and then a friend called me yesterday talking about some things and saying, telling me about what they had going on and maybe we should get back up and do the music thing. And I'm making my own way, and I don't mind collabing with people or networking with people, but I'm not trying to I'm not building a label or nothing like that. I'm my label. I'm the label. So that came up. And it's funny because these are the people I used to deal with back in the day. And it just make you think. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here sorting out the energies, you know what I'm saying? Like some one night stands on New Year's Day. There I had a few of them. But they never turned into nothing. No. Because I'm exploring this other side of me, this bisexual side of me. And let me tell you, this ain't no sidetrack because this all has to deal with everything. And this is going to help another young man out or someone my age or older dealing with this community. Us niggas is fucked up. We're fucked up. The masculine energy is fucked up. Whether you bi, gay, straight, crooked, sideways, tetragram, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we have this complex where we feel like some type of inferiority. If I had something I know everybody like, then I could just throw you to the side like you're a peasant. Like, no, we don't fuck with your kind. Oh, buses? No, we don't catch, but I don't catch buses. Type of shit energy. You know what I'm saying? And in that community, Cause I've been talking about communities later. We're gonna get with that. I ain't gonna mix them all. I'm gonna do different videos. Y'all are fucking monsters on some real shit. And it's turning me into a monster that I never thought I could be. I'm only sharing this because it's the truth. I don't care what you niggas do. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But y'all, we fucking with these women and fucking them up, and we fucking ourselves up in the process. One, I choose to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And I feel like people don't have morals or rules, and I'm just speaking on it. If I'm fucking with a dude at the time, then I give myself time to breathe. If I want to be able to be with a woman, so I need to give myself 6 months and a year and make sure I'm healthy and make sure I'm good, and not really be dealing with dudes and getting into the feminine energy. And I'm only speaking of this is because this is where I'm at right now in my life, and this is what I'm feeling, because I'm about to get the crossroads in a minute. But we're in this Scorpio energy also too. You know, Saturn is the teacher, Mars is the warrior, and Mercury is all about communication. So what are we communicating to ourselves? So I'm gonna communicate depression, so depression comes, lack, so lack comes, laziness, because of depression you get lazy, so lazy one, it's just a whole fucking party of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people want to dump their shit on you. Men, you have a mommy problem, you have a daddy problem. You have issues dealing with your sexuality, and you need to handle that. That's not what I'm feeling right now. I did work on that, so that's different from me. But I could feel that shit in the air. Y'all need to deal with y'all shit. So if you really want to be with these women and raise these kids, so you could be right in your mental mind, okay? That's one thing. And I'm only speaking on that because I see these niggas, and you know, I do have encounters. I have rules and boundaries. There's shit that I'm not gonna do, and motherfuckers just want me to do. I'm an awakened being. I know better. I do better. Am I still in the human body? Yes. At the beginning of life, I still know what's better for me. You get what I'm saying? So I choose not to play these games with these dudes and shit like that. And they don't give a fuck about their life. Very risky. That's all I could say. And you can get a lot out of what I just said. They like to play with their life and be risky. And then those who don't, they feel privileged because of how they are and what they look like. You know what I'm saying? This would be another video for another day. But this is my data entry for Stargate 1/2/2024. Okay? Marco Dane Deutsch Burr. A star, a sun star, and a star seed, all wrapped into one as a whole, masculine, feminine, inside a human body, having a human experience on this video that we call a phone and YouTube. Y'all need to stop y'all shit, and that's why I'm finna end it. We, because I'm a man too, we need to stop the bullshit and get our shit right. All right. So you got the retrograde. Talked about that, emotions. Scorpio deals with emotions. Water is emotions. That's why it's good for us men. Again, I'm gonna keep saying that. Y'all need to get y'all ass in some bath water. It's not gay. It actually puts you back in the womb of your mother. So think of it like that. Everyone comes at a crossroads, just like I said with the retrograde. As you do work, you'll start feeling it. And what I noticed and what I've learned from other spiritualists is that when you really do the work and you done got so far where you got work under your belt, spiritual work and spiritual shadow work that you completed, them retrogrades don't even phase you no more. This is why I don't feel the shadow, and I don't feel the first half of it. I feel the end of it. And it be real deep shit that I really feel real compassionate about. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm saying this to you. You come, when you come in this spiritual path, you seen 1111, you've been waking, or whatever your awakened number is. I don't believe 1111 is the only number. It could be 222 or 222, you know what I'm saying? 1222, 1017 is what I'm getting, 418. There's many different numbers. Can be your awakened number, but 1111 is the universal awakened number, is what I'm getting. As I'm looking at I got a picture above my door that says 1111. You will get on your path. The ancestors will open. This is I experienced this, so this is why I'm telling you, right? You're gonna get on your path. Either you're gonna do rituals or you're not gonna do rituals. You're gonna eventually probably get into some oracle cards or tarot deck just to see for yourself. Different divinations like egg divination, pendulum divination, the seashells, stuff like that. Whatever you choose to get into, right? And you're gonna do work. You're gonna do meditations. You're gonna do affirmations, and everything has its time and its limit to it. I'm only speaking on that because of affirmations and what this lady said. She said affirmations is a sense of keeping you in your ego, and you will never get there because it's basically just soothing yourself, telling you, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that car. I want that car. I'm gonna get that car." You know what I'm saying? I'm worthy of having that car. Okay, do you have to affirm that? Because affirming it is, to me, saying you don't believe it. And if you don't believe it, then you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know it in order to know that you're going to get that. I know I'm going to get that car. I know I'm going to have that car. You know what I'm saying? So affirmations at a point in time I feel like it has a limit to it because I just experienced this and I use so many affirmations and I realize it's kind of like a band-aid, but it's a good band-aid. It's actually a get you to where you don't feel now. You know what I'm saying? And I just be knowing shit and sometimes I be going against the grain. So, well, not against the grain. I just be wanting to do my own thing and then I have to snap back into reality. Like, today is one of those days for me, but it's not as bad. It's not bad. It's pretty decent, so I can't complain. But I am feeling some ways about some things. um, you're gonna get into these things. You're gonna do shadow work. You're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm healed," and then spirit show you a whole bunch of shit. Like, "Oh, damn, I'm not healed. Damn, I forgot that happened at 5 years old. Oh, damn, I forgot that happened to me at 7. Like, fuck, I forgot that bitch said that to me at 13. That made me feel low self-esteem and low worthiness about myself. And how does this motherfucker still have power over me today? And you thought you were healed. Like, there's more shit that has to be healed. And then other shit will come up and you don't brush it off. But you just be like, okay, I got a text message. You be like, okay, I'm gonna see what this is. If it's too much to handle, it's okay to put it to the side because there's other things that need to be handled and healed. And sometimes a lot of that stuff is attached to other things, bigger things, and then you remove that could get removed also, is what I'm hearing. And yeah, is what I'm hearing right now. Because this video, it ain't gonna be that too much long because I'm running out of space and I only save enough what I can. You come to a crossroads. This is what I just went through from 2020 through 2023. I think I was supposed to do some other things last year. I did do some things, so I will be rewarded this year for them. And this is a year of the 8th. I will be doing a video on the 8th, which is going to be an 8-day. Okay, because this is the year of the 8th, so 2024 is an 8. And then you got the 8, which is 16, and this is January 1st, which is a 1. So you got 17, and 1 and 7 is 8. So I will talk about it then. But you come to a crossroads, and you have to figure out which way you want to go. And I spoke about this on the other video. You have to figure out, do you want to go left or right, or you want to go down the middle, was whatever your choice is, right? But one of those roads is gonna lead you to where you gotta go. I think it all goes to the same way. So think of the check symbol, right? So you could take the long route up the check symbol, right? And I think it'll still lead you to where you gotta go, but you're just taking a longer route. The excuse me, the shorter part of the check symbol, it still leads you to the same place, but it's a shorter way to get there. Now I think if you go up the middle, you get to experience both. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's a whole nother thing within itself. But what I'm saying is you get to a point. So I came to that point. I said I'm gonna do the work. That's why I'm making these videos and I'm expressing myself and my feelings. It's a lot that's been said in this video, but I'm being real with you. So if you are at one of these stages, I can't go no further than what I'm talking about or what I'm about to finish up. When I get there, I'll make another video that'll add on to this one. And that'll probably be some years from now. But I'll do other videos in between. You come to a crossroads and you have to figure out which way you want to go. For me, I'm not going to say left or right. Either I'll go back to the Matrix with the knowledge I have and use the knowledge I have and the rituals and the things like that and get through it that way and still strive. I mean, things will work out, but then, you know, in the Matrix, the shit always throwing you a curveball, right? Or do my work, talk my truth on the journey of life, soul, and spirit, uh, do my companies. You know what I'm saying? I got a few spiritual companies. I want to do the consultation and maybe like some healing classes. Well, not maybe healing classes and herbs. Definitely herbs because that's what I started out with when I came and I found out that I'm a master of the woods. So you will get to know who you are and you have to decide what you want to do. So as this video is about to close out, I decided to do my spiritual work. That's why I'm doing this video and I'm expressing myself. Yeah, I feel like not too much like shit, but I don't feel 100% balanced, so I need more grounding. And I'm about to write because I've been told I need to write more, and that's part of my work. You know what I'm saying? So the choice is yours. It's your journey. You know what I'm saying? You're not at the crossroads yet. You're doing your thing, and at the beginning, I encourage you to ground yourself and hold on tight because it's gonna be a ride. And yes, it goes deep. Rolling in the deep. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. It's inside your hands.